Tonight, I'm going to talk about the science of pair bonding, the science behind when a woman has many partners in her past versus when a guy has many partners in his past. Many times, guys are known to be, throughout time, to be the ladies' man, the guy that can go out and get lots of dates, and he's very popular with the women, but then he settles down, he gets married, he has a family, and supposedly all goes well. Of course, it always doesn't, but supposedly. But when a woman does this, well, it's frowned upon, and it's bad actions, right? But let's break down the science of this, and let's show why there is a difference between a woman and a man in their dating past. It's a very touchy subject, but we have to touch on it because this is why so many men have problems when women come forward and say, I've had X amount of partners, and it's a relatively high number or very high number. This is why guys get uncomfortable and they don't like it. Here's the whole science that they talk about, is that multiple partners by both parties don't really end up doing very well. The divorce rates are higher. The satisfaction in future relationships are not as much. However, because men primarily have this wired into our DNA to try to go out and have as many sire as many offspring as we can, it's kind of already in our DNA to do this. And there's actually, it appears to be overrides in the brain that will help a guy bond to one person that he becomes close to. The female of almost all species, but also women, are not naturally designed to have so many partners because before the invention of the pill, women would get pregnant and they would not have a way to, if they didn't have a male or a village or someone to protect them and provide for them while they were in this state, there was a real danger that not only she, but her offspring would not survive. So they were more careful to try to make sure to get the best guy they could get, both DNA, health, strength, prosperity, whoever could take care of them and their young the best. And they would try to get that one male to stop being with many and just be with her. But if she was successful in providing him the intimacy that he needed, and he started to feel close to her and bonded to her, there was a chemical reaction that would help him bond to her. But women do not have this because they weren't designed to just freely go about like men do. And so they don't have many of the science biological wiring to help them rebond with a single individual. Thus, if she gets in the habit of partner after partner after partner in short term where they're meaningless and there's nothing behind them, the chemicals will actually rewire in the brain to say this is normal and this is what you should be doing. Then when she decides to be with just one partner or settle down, that desire to keep going and finding other partners and feels like normal to them. It feels like this is what is expected, and it's not a conscious thought. It's the chemical wiring in the brain. They don't have the backup system of the bonding to one individual like the man does. That's why many men can be playboys, still find a wonderful woman, decide to settle down and have a family and not wander, so long as their needs in the bedroom are being met. This isn't in all cases, but it's primarily, it seems to be the case because, again, men were hardwired for this. However, when a woman does the same, there isn't that reuptake of the oxytocin and some of the other wiring that happens to help that woman bond to the man in the same way, which is why many times it is said that men will always love women, their woman, more than the woman will love a man. Even if he's the only woman, or even if he's the only man that she's ever been with, it's designed so that if he were to not survive or not make it or not be a suitable partner anymore, she can shift her allegiance over to someone new that provides the things that she needs for her and her offspring and can care for this person. Not to the same degree as the man does her, but to some degree, so long as he provides what she needs for her and her offspring. It's kind of a really interesting, and again, I'll put these all down below, but I thought I'd put the science of this out there so that when guys get into when we talk about pair bonding and why it matters with the number of partners that someone's had, this is the science behind it.